Painting is something many people do as a young kid, but when growing up, lots of people stop to pursue other hobbies. But for me, I continue this hobby. Painting for me relaxes me and helps get rid of stress I have at the end of the day. Today I'll be showing you how to paint a simple flower using watercolors and what you will need to paint and simple ways to clean up when you are done. Today you will need the actual watercolors with the palette to help mix the colors together, something to swatch on because it's a lot easier when you can see all the colors spread out and you know which colors you're using, paper to paint on, something to paint with. You can use a paintbrush with water. I chose to use an aqua pen where it has the water in the brush already, so I do not have to put it in a cup of water every time I use it. And then something to clean off the brush when you are done. Now the colors I will be using will be this red, purple, a dark blue, a brown, and this green. Now to begin, you will want to mix the brown and the green to create the stem. Now when you're mixing colors, you will want to make sure that after putting the first color down, that you clean off the brush when picking up the second color so you do not mix the colors inside the pans themselves. So you mix the brown and the green, and then you will paint out some stems. You can create as many as you want. I'm going to be painting 2 because I'm painting 2 flowers, but you can have 1 or 100 if you want. Okay, and when you're done with that, you will want to clean off the brush. And the second color you will be using is the purple. You will be putting that over top of the stem to indicate the actual flowers. Now you will want to dab to create the petals. You can make them as messy or organized as you want, but I will be making them messy to make them look more natural. Now this is just the bottom layer, so if you mess up, it doesn't matter, you're going to be painting over it. Now this is the bottom layer. And now you'll be mixing the same purple you just used and the red together to create the second layer. I want to put the purple down, and then you will want to mix the red into it to create more depth of the color. And you will put that directly on top of the purple you just painted. Like that. Now the last color I'll be using, after you clean your brush, will be a dark blue on top, and you will not be mixing any of the blue with anything on the palette, but on the painting you will paint it on top of the purple and the red to make it a more violet look. And you will want to dab it on the edges to give it an implied shape, like so. And then you can add more brown or more green to the stem to make it more natural, but I will be adding some more brown to give it more color. Like so. Okay. And when you are done with the painting, you will want to clean off the brush entirely so that paint does not dry on it. It is clean, and if you would like, you can clean off the mixing palette, but if you leave the paint on the palette, you can actually reactivate the paint with water on top, but you can clean it all off because it is watercolor, so they can come off very easily off your palette. I prefer to keep it on. Okay, and this is the final painting. I have shown you the steps of how to paint the painting, what you will need to actually paint, and some simple ways to clean up when you are done. Now, I hope you have enjoyed painting as much as I have and you find it as relaxing and helps get rid of the stress in your life. And thank you for watching.